Okay, here we are, Bells Beach. This is the place where my real life begins. I'm going to wait for the wind speed to slow down a little bit. Then I'm going to set up my gliders in this launch area. Then I'll show you the place where connect me to the nature. On my birthday in 2010, I received the paragliding tandem flight gift voucher as a birthday present. I had my first paragliding flight at Bells Beach, which changed my life forever. Although I've flown paragliding many times at Bells Beach, I can still feel the same feeling as the first tandem flight every time I fly. Every time in the air, I feel like I have become a child who sees the world for the first time. Everything around me is fresh and unfamiliar, and I am curious about everything. Up in the sky, I can see the blue sea, and I wonder why the sea is blue. I guess it is because the blue light with short wavelengths is scattered and reflected in the sea water. I can see the sea and the sky merging into a curved line in the distance, and I wonder why this line is not straight. I guess it is because the Earth is spherical in shape. I can see curved and parallel waves, and I wonder why the waves are white. I guess it is because there are bubbles in the waves. I can see the endless beach, and I wonder how the beach was formed. I guess it is because the seawater keeps hitting the coast, grinding the rocks into small particles. I can hear the sound of waves washing the beach, and I wonder why there are waves. I guess it is because the wind moves the seawater. I can hear the sound of seagulls, and I wonder why humans can fly like seagulls. I guess it is because seagulls have wings and feathers. I smell the sea breeze with a salty scent, and I wonder why. I guess it is because the seawater has a high salt content, and when it evaporates, it carries some salt particles into the air. I can feel the air lift me to a higher sky, and I wonder why there is an upward airflow. I guess it is because the sea breeze changes direction when it hits the cliff. It's not just children. I believe even adults need the opportunity to visit such a place at least once. This place will allow you to re-examine everything you take for granted and provide you with an entirely new understanding of nature. This place you will experience a profound immersion in nature. Harmon Butcher mentioned that in situating place at a pedagogical contact zone, we acknowledge that place always in a state of entanglement of human and more than human others. This place can be seen as a classroom. Unlike some parks in urban areas, Bells Beach is a completely natural place with very few signs of human construction or artificial modifications. Children can explore and learn about natural science and math by gazing at the sea, observing the tides, birds, shells, touching the sand and seawater. In addition to exposing children to various aspects of the natural world, we can also help children understand the importance of safety regulations in flying by providing them with some risky activities such as paragliding tandem flights. This will enhance children's awareness of risk control as they grow up. It also allows children to experience the familiar from different perspectives while in the air, inspiring their spirit of exploration. Just like Perry and Dockett mentioned, with social interaction providing support and play context creating a situation where innovation, risk-taking, and creative problem-solving can also be encouraged. Young children learn a great deal about themselves, others, and the world in which they exist. Also claim that living in a place over time can breed a sense of familiarity, and familiarity can easily slip into a belief that we've got the land figured out, and our challenge is to see with new eyes, to look at the familiar as though we are seeing it from the first time. In the sky, I have a new perspective to experience this world, which inspired me. I started to do more outdoor activities and fall in love with nature. As an educator, having such an experience and transformation made me deeply understand how important living environment, parents and teachers as a guide for children on their growth paths. The kind of environment we provide for children and what they are exposed to have a profound impact on their cognition of this world. Providing more opportunity for children to engage with the natural environment and offering them a chance to perceive the world from different perspectives may help children grow up to be healthier and more life-living individuals. In future education curriculum planning, I will arrange more opportunities for children to connect with nature and seek opportunities for them to view ordinary scenes from different angles, thus help children better understanding the importance of critical thinking.